dear devotees, friends, it's always a pleasure to meet you. Whenever I come over here, I think this is the third or fourth times maybe I'm visiting. And I really feel really happy. Then with all these things that you do in your personal life, studying or working, and at the same time, you don't forget to come over here to listen to the talks given by the Swamis, and you also practice yourself. So why? That is the question. Why should we have to remember God, or we have to practice religion? Without that we can survive. Millions of people are surviving like that. Yes, one can survive without religion, but one cannot live without religion. The survival is easy. The trees are surviving, stones and the hills and all they are surviving. The living is different, particularly the human life. The living is completely different. So that we will try to understand what is this and what is that. Before that, I will request you to chant along with me a very small prayer that's called Shanti Mantra. So repeat after me. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate Om Shanti 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 means peace. Peace, 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 peace unto all. Why peace? Well, that is the goal. Happiness is the goal. Each and everything that we do, ultimately we like to go to that happiness. We like to get that happiness. The beautiful songs, the two songs that both of them they sang, and of course, those who could understand the meaning of it, it is really good. And all otherwise, when the melody also makes the mind calm, that is also the wonderful. And the first song that she sang about the Ganesha. Gana, Isha. Gana means mass, everything. Isha means God. If you can understand that everything is nothing but God, then you get the blessings of God. That is Gana Isha. The Ganesha is having the head, that is an elephant. Very peculiar, but that is the symbolism of the Hinduism. Of course, they will have a history, the story, and the people will be fascinated with a beautiful story. But in fact, there's a symbolism. Huge means elephant. It's a huge animal. So that hugeness on that means everything, Gana, everything. Everything is nothing but God. If you understand that, then you get peace, happiness. So this is that. Next she was singing, there's a prayer. Oh God, please don't give me those music, those attractions, those things that will take away my mind from you. But if anything that will keep me, even if I am crying, take me to you, please allow me to cry. That means a continuation to reach to that. And that this young boy, he was singing about the Vishnu, all-pervading Lord. Shankha Chakra Gada Padma, that is the symbol. Shankha means the conch, and is giving the call, and we get the call. And a friend will say, hey, there is a beautiful discourse on spirituality. Do you like to attend that? Oh, I wish I could. But I have some other meeting is there. You get the call, but you forget or miss to accept that. You go somewhere and then drink and then fight, and somehow the police will come, they will knock you, and oh, that was a day, call it a day. But if you go to that place, you will get peace. You will get very quiet and wonderful happiness. And they will teach you how to love everyone. There are so many differences are there. Why? Ego. I am so and so. Do you know who am I? I am the professor of that college, from Harvard, and I am from here, I am from there. There are millions Harvard professors are already passed. When I was coming, I saw a vast area, all are lying under the earth. They are also like us. They are also telling that I am this, I am that. All are not this. They are all here underground. Then what remains? Mind. Thought, because that is subtle. The body is nothing but grows, it dies, and it will decompose. Though they may put beautiful dress and then nicely, costly, wooden, then they will put under the earth, but slowly, everything will be decomposed. What will remain? Mind. Because mind is the thought. Mind is subtle. And what is this mind? We'll come to this, a little details of it. So this is very important, very, very important. But we don't understand that. And ultimately what happens? We suffer. We always try to get the company. We try to get the friends. We try to get joy from this world. We try that our happiness means somebody should clap, somebody should appreciate, somebody should say, you are good. Actually, I'm just jumping because some people are asking me to do that. Is this me? And I say, I? What is this ego? If somebody says, hey, you are bad, boom. I am depressed. I go to doctor for the medicine, I am depressed. Why? They say that they don't like me. Okay, what is they? Look at it. What is our life? Somebody will clap and we will jump, we are happy. Somebody will say something, we are depressed. Is this my life? Is this called life? No. Because in the mind we think that we are enjoying. In reality we are not. It's depending on all around. So friends, this is a really, really excellent subject to understand oneself. We are sending the rockets, machines, to know about the moon, and to know about even the sun, to know about many other planets. But we never sit quietly to ponder, who am I actually? Am I this body-mind complex? The body is what? Whenever I really wonder, the more I am growing, so I am understanding this so fully. That people, they say I, and they will put the finger on their body. I am. The body is constantly changing. The body which was on the lap of my mother, the small little baby, and this body completely changed. Which body I was indicating? I? Mind is constantly changing. When we were children, our thoughts were different. A kite, some dolls, we are so happy. But now it is not. The mind is changing. So which is I? That we always are proud and fighting. I don't like to go over there. I don't like to talk to them. I don't. Constantly people are fighting. Fighting for what? They don't know. Just passing time. Truly, just analyze. And this is called religion. Just now we chanted Purnamada. Ada means this. Purna, full. Purna idam. But that also and these also full. Idam, ada. Purnamada, purnamidam. Purnat, purnamudachyate. From the full has come. Now, purnasya purnamadaya. From the full, we have taken out the full. Even full is remaining, no change. Purnameva avashishyate. That is Hinduism. If we understand these three lines of these small little birds, we understand Hinduism. So who we are? Gods. We are all gods. And what is God? Happiness. God is nothing but happiness. That's called peace. Now here, when we discuss in this way, what we find, this and that. This means the creation, and that is the creator. Creation and the creator. What is the creator? Who is the creator? Well, in Hinduism, they give the freedom to understand things in your own way. So the devotees, those who like to think in a dualistic way, they said it is Vishnu. That boy was thinking, Shankar Chakra Gada Padma, the name is Vishnu. Now what is the meaning of the word Vishnu? All pervasiveness is Vishnu. Vistareti Vishnaha. Vistar means everywhere. If something is everywhere, can they have a form? No, they cannot. So Hindus have no gods or goddess with form. But if you go to any Hindu temple, so many different forms of gods and goddesses. 300,000 gods and goddesses are regularly increasing. But no problem for us. Why? Because we think we are taking the help of a form. Without the form, without the name, we cannot understand things. That is why form. So they called Vishnu. And they gave, as we told the symbolism, they gave the Shankar, the conch, Chakra. What is the English of Chakra? A disc. Shankar, Chakra, Gada, the mace, and Padma, that is the flower, the beautiful, the flower that we offer. And the Padma, the particular flower is available in India almost everywhere, and that's called lotus. The lotus is the symbol of love. Mace is the symbol of Shashana. That means if you are not doing good work, then you'll be punished. Chakra is continuation, and Shankha is the call. So they gave that. The God is giving the call. He created us. And then He gave the call, come back. And if you are not listening to me, then you will be punished. But if you are liking me, loving me, coming to me, then I will also love you. So that the flower, so like this. So this is the dualistic thinking. The people who think in a dualistic way. Another group of people, they can't think in that way. You say how there can be dualistically thinking? Because if there is a two, there is collision and we are going to suffer. That's why they say, no, it must be one, absolutely one without the second. So that is called Advaita and they call it Vedanta. Vedanta means the end of all knowledge. And for them, the goal is Brahman. What is the meaning of Brahman? All-pervading consciousness. Vishnu, the all-pervasiveness. And Brahman, all-pervading consciousness. The two different ways. One is devotion, another is knowledge, the path of knowledge. So they are traveling. Who is creating? From the Vishnu came another god with four heads. If you go to Hindu temple, you will find they call it Brahma, the four heads god. Why? Because philosophically, if someone is creating, that means he is using the qualities. The moment you are using the qualities, you also come under the law of conclusion. You will die, you will break, you will end up. That's why the Supreme God, the Vishnu, is not directly creating. If you have seen the picture, the Vishnu is lying on water, supported by a snake. Why the snake? Because of yoga. What is the yoga? Continuously thinking of one particular thing. So Vishnu is always thinking about his original, that is consciousness, and then from him, because he wanted to have some creation, have some fun, so he created another person, his own, that is called Brahma, gave him knowledge. That's why Brahma is having four heads. Why four heads? Because the four Veda. Rik, Sham, Yaju, Atharva, the four Veda. That is knowledge. And only knowledge cannot create. So at the same time, power. And what is the power? Maya, Shakti. Otherwise, they won't be able to do. So this is one way of analyzing how the creation came. In the Bhagavad, how the God is creating. God not directly, through his agent. Agent is Brahma. Here also, they will say how the God created. The people, those who are following the path of knowledge, they are also accepting, yes, creation is there. When I am pinching, I feel pain. That means I am there. Feeling is there. I cannot simply deny it. But then at the same time, I am not there. Why? Because I, the true I, the real I, is not this. Only this is a creation. How it was created? They say it is Hiranyagarbha, another name. What is the Hiranyagarbha? Hiranya means the golden. A Garbha means womb. It is a golden womb. The God thought that I should create. So it was like that. And from there, knowledge and the power came. The knowledge power and Karma Shakti. Karma Shakti is the power to perform. Friends, I will take your mind to another path that is called Tantra. Tantra is goddess Kali. And when you see the goddess Kali, there also, I have said many a times, we mostly misunderstand Kali, that is also the symbolism and nothing else. The mother, why mother form? Because creation. And she is having the girdle of the human skull, that is a symbol of knowledge. When a person is educated, intelligent, and say, oh, he's a very intelligent person, the indication is the head. So the skull is the symbol of knowledge. And the mother is having from our West the hands, human hands, because that is the symbol of work. When you work, we say, these hands only. So that mother is having the knowledge and having the karma shakti, the power to work. So the creation is going on. And who is the source of knowledge? The Shiva. Shiva is lying under him. On the Shiva, she is standing. Have you noticed the color of Shiva? It is pure white color. White color is the sattva. The sattva is one type of knowledge that cannot work. They understand, they can think, everything is there, but they can't perform. So other two are necessary. That is the I should work, that thought should be there. And at the same time, the performance, the power is also necessary. That is absent in Shiva. So it is only knowledge. On that standing, the creation. So this is the way we create. Our thoughts of creation. Hindu thought thinking in that way. But why actually it is created? We do not know. Swami Vivekananda said, Hindus are bold enough to say, we do not know, because the God thought that I should create. In the Christian also, if you go, then they will be saying, there was no light. And the God said, let there be light. Immediately light came. And it was created. The first day, second day, third day, it was creation. And ultimately, all religion, the Christianity and Hinduism, in Islam also, this is the base and the last creation is human being. Why this human being? Because human being can think, it can ponder, it can decide. That is the reason. All other creations like the amoeba and then all other reptiles, the animals, the birds, all are creation. But the human being is the best. In the Christianity they say God created man out of his own image. What does it mean? Do we all, God looks like us? No. The quality of human being. What is the best quality? Decisive factor, buddhi. So on the basis of that, we have to proceed. Human being can take decision. This is good and this is bad. I am going to accept the good one. The moment you can have that capacity, you are very good people. So journey begins from there. So once I went to Bombay in a prison. They took me over there to give a talk before the prisoners. And the lady, the superintendent of the jail, and she told Swamiji, all these people sitting before you are going to die in our hands or in the hands of law, or they themselves will fight and kill themselves. This is their fate. And they are not ordinary thieves or pickpocketers. They are all the killers. So we are not going to release them. Somehow they will be so like that. But they are all good people. I saw, look at them. Many of them are very well built, very good looking. Then I told friends, look at me. I am getting so much of respect over here. They are giving me a special seat and all these things. And look at you. They are not giving any respect to you. You are forced to sit in that way and all. But why? Both of us are human beings. And you are better than me. You're courageous, you're strong, you're intelligent and good looking. In comparison with me, you are all good. But why you are not getting the respect in the society? Because in one point of time in your life, you took a wrong decision. And by the grace of God, I took a good decision. That much. So decisive thing is the most important. The decision is the most important thing. So what God has given? Everything. God has given beauty. God has given taste. God has given sound. God has given touch. All these things that God has given. And at the same time, God has given us to enjoy those things. He has given the eye to see the beauties, the tongue to taste, the skin to touch, and the smell and to hear. All these five organs are there. So pancha kosha again they say. We'll come to that. So by these we are enjoying the world. And God said, don't enjoy. Let that be there. As the parents will be asking their children, don't put your whole body and mind into play and all those things. You have to study. You have to go to school. You have to complete your home task. You have to progress. Why? You will get joy ultimately. If you don't listen to the parents, you end up with miserable life. So that is the only thing. The God sent gurus, the holy people. Sometimes He Himself comes. Like the Son of God, the Messenger of God, the God Himself, avatars of the Hindus. And what they say, these things only. And if we listen, what will happen? We will be happy. If we don't, what will happen? We have to suffer. And what is the suffering? Taking birth again and again and again and again. Whether we accept it or not, believe it or not, it doesn't matter. This is the system, it is going to happen. So if we understand that, then we will start our journey. It is not the body, it is the mind. So that is why the Hindus, they burn their body. They don't preserve their body. Body has nothing to do. It's just like the wood, like the stone. So they burn their body. They don't give much attention to the body. They give attention to the mind. And we have to purify our mind. Our mind is impure. We have to purify. How to purify? By hearing good words, positive words, and then pondering over that, and then becoming that. These 3 steps. Tomorrow I am going to speak on that. Of course, I don't know whether you will be there or not, but I have to give a Sunday talk, so online I have to give that. The 3 steps to realize Brahman. So tomorrow morning, 12 o'clock your time, and our time is 11, Chicago time. So this is the way we have to. Now friends, this body, I won't take much time, this body that we see, we touch, we feel, we know how. Each and every one has a name and a form. Otherwise, we won't be able to. It has a name and it has a form. And when this form, particularly human form, we see only a human. But the Hindus, they analyze, no, it has 5 different covers. Then you have to go to the ultimate one. First is Annamaya Kosha. Annamaya means the food state. Without food, this body won't survive. The first is the food. Now the Hindus again, some of the Hindus, they made a mistake. There are some of the traditions, some people started, and they are very fussy about the food. Oh, this food should not be taken, then God will be angry. This food should be taken because God will be happy. Who said? It is your decision. The food is helping us to develop the body, to maintain the body, and body has nothing to do with God. Whether you eat this food or that food, nothing matters. Truly, nothing matters. Of course, if your body is sick, your mind is also not by that much. But body has nothing to do. So anna that we eat, directly we eat, has nothing to do with God. If we take this type of rice, if you go to India, different places, so fussy about it, about the food. Oh, what you are. Not only they are eating, and they will be looking at your plate also. Hey, what you are eating, and they will be dictating. No, 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 you cannot take this. I like it, but no. So that way they have gone into so deep, but that is completely wrong thing. It has nothing to do. Then comes the vital air set. That is called pranamaya. Second, what is the prana? The prana is breathing that we are taking, correct. This prana is taking the oxygen, and at the same time it is taking out the carbon dioxide from us. That force which is acting within our body, every body, that is called prana, P-R-A-N-A. Next is apana, A-P-A-N-A. Apana, the energy that takes out the waste from our body. That is called apana. That is also energy, a force in the body. Third is samana, S-A-M-A-N-A, the energy that helps us to digest and gives us the energy. Fourth is vyana, V-Y-A-N-A. Vyana, that's the energy that regulate and circulate the blood movement. And udana, U-D-A-N-A, the energy that control all sensory organs. And these are the five: prana, apana, samana, vyana, and udana. They are called prana. This prana kosha the seat, holds together the body and the mind. That is the way. Now they are analyzing the body. Why? Because if I can understand myself, who am I? Body. What is this body? They're made of bones and marrows and blood and all that. And then energy is also there. So after that, they go to another seat called mental seat. That is called manomaya. Mana means mind. This is very important. Why? Because our happiness and our suffering, it is in mind only. Whatever happens, you are very happy. You will find the children, the devastating something in the. I was observing the news, and in Ukraine, the bombardment and all these things, all senior people are crying, and children are playing. They are very happy. Even their houses are all broken, nothing is there, but 2-3 children, they came together, they started playing over there. What they will do? They let the seniors, they think about how to reconstruct and all that, they are playing. All happy. Why? Because they don't have the connection with the world. That's why they are happy. Wherever they go, they are immediately adjusting, but it becomes difficult for us to adjust. Why? Because our mind, by that time, we have attached with many things. And that is the problem. I love this person, I don't love that person, I like this thing, I don't love that. So this way it goes. So we suffer or enjoy because of the mind. So one should be very, very careful about the mind. And intelligent, that is called Vijnanamaya. The intellect said, the Vijnanamaya, that is the fling of me and mine. Because in the intellect, the supreme intellect is reflecting. It is not actual, it is reflecting only. If it is actually, it is there, then when we die, it will also die. but it does. So obviously it is not actually present over there. The reflection is so powerful. People are so intelligent, and nowadays the software. Now I am giving a talk, and immediately that is recorded over here and reaching out to all people everywhere, all over the world. So intelligent now, these people. We do not know how it is happening, but it is happening. And if you go and look at that, there is something standing over there and some metals, that much. And they are taking it and transforming it to electricity, then the wave, and it is reaching to every place. So much intellect is there. But at the same time, these people are suffering. Why they are suffering? Because in another thing, they are getting attached to the world. They are thinking they must be with me. They must continue with me. And they forget that when we were born, we were not with all this. And when we will die, even if we like to hold, we cannot hold. So that is the truth. The beginning and the end, you are all alone. And then, in between, we are making friendship or enmity, and then suffering. That is the reason they always say, live like a guest all through your life. Guests are always happy. So they go and leave, and okay. So we go to the hotel, and if there is something wrong, we just give the notice to the front desk, hey, your tap is not working properly. That much. And they will take care. So in the life we were living like that, performing all the responsibility, but at the same time not attached to that and giving that strength on that attachment. We should perform, do everything, but not attachment. The attachment that suffers, that's called Vijnanamaya, me and mine. And then come the blissful state, Anandamaya Kosha. This is the ultimate, the last. Because of the Ananda, we are enjoying. So this is called this. All this is THIS. And the Bhagavad Gita, it mentioned that it is Kshetra, Kshetrajna. Those who have read the Bhagavad Gita, you know the Kshetra. Kshetra means this. Is the field. Kshetrajna means God, that. Or Shara Akshara. Jiva and then Ishvara. So these the way they have mentioned. So what is this? I am. So who are you? The composition of memories, emotions, feelings, thoughts, values. In one word, mind. The moment we say I, what is this I? It is mind. The mind is the composition of all those. And the Vivekananda Upanishad, allow me to just read the Sanskrit, it says Kama Sankalpa. Kama means desire. Sankalpa means decision. That is desire. Vichikitsa, doubt. Shraddha, positive ideas. Ashraddha, negative ideas. Dhriti, the firmness. Adhriti, vacillation, can't take decision. Re, that is shame. And the, wisdom. Bhi, the fear. All this is called mind. What is we? Mind. And what is mind? The Vivekananda Upanishad, very famous Upanishad, that has given all this. This is called the mind. And this identity of the mind, Adi Antavatvat, this is not permanent. Why? It has a beginning, it has an end. Adi Anta, Adi means beginning, Anta the end. Anything that has a beginning, that is an end. So that is why the mind is not permanent. Parinami Bhavat, it is also the subject to modification. The mind changes. I was not liking you a few days before, And then I came to know that, oh no, I was mistaken. Then we became really good friends. So it's changing. Anything that changes are temporary. Parinama bhava, dukkhatmakat. The mind is the cause of suffering. It cannot be the ultimate thing. And Vishayatta hetuhu, this is the object. We can understand mind. There are doctors, psychiatrists, they are analyzing mind and treating the minds. So it is an object. Anything that is an object that can be analyzed, that can be treated, as temporary. So I am not the mind. Who am I then? This is mind is the ignorance, mind is the nescience, mind is the cause of bondage. So we have to, manasodhana karyam is necessary. We have to purify the mind. And in the mind, sometimes what we find, the great joy, when the mind is not there. Believe me, when the mind is not present, we are in great joy. And all of us, we experience that every day. Only we are not aware of it. Can you say well? So you are studying Vedanta. We need not to come now. So that's true. Deep sleep. And have you noticed, after the deep sleep, no one says, oh, it was so painful. Never ever. And that is the proof that you are all, many are there, the scientific mind. Then you know, it is not that someone said that, or 2-3 people said that, or a group of people said that. When everywhere the same result, that means that is truth. Obviously, you will never ever find that Russians going into deep sleep, sleep without dream, Americans going into deep sleep, Indians going into deep sleep, they are having different type of results, no? Same result. What is that? Of course, they will express it in different language. Indian will say, oh, bahut anand mein the, maja mein. In Gujarat, they say maja mein. Anything you ask, maja mein the. I was very happy. English, happy. Russians may say something else. I don't know the language. But that is the way, but they express, but the same joy. That means it is proved, right? What is that? When mind is not there, we are happy. And that's why in one of our scripture, it says, kill your mind. Very strong word they used. Yoga Vasishta, he was the teacher of Sri Ramachandra, very famous teacher. And he said, Rama, you like to be happy? Kill your mind. And what is the killing? The moment we say killing means it is immediately. What is the killing? And what is the mind? Emotion. And all those things, stop those. The moment you can stop those things, where the mind goes? Into original source. And what is the original source? The happiness, the joy. So they say that first you have to have firm decision. I am going to purify my mind. Friends, that is religion, you know. All other things that we see, you are going to the temple or to the synagogue or to the mosque or to the churches and following this, following that, all that is like the school. But actual religion is understanding this point. I have to purify my mind. Why? Because I like to be God myself. The Lord Jesus said, blessed are those who are pure in mind. Notice this word. Pure in mind, for they shall see God. What they will see? See, the God means with a flash of light, with 4 hands or 2 hands or 10 hands. No. They will see only joy, the anand, the happiness, tremendous happiness, for which we are doing everything. I give the example when I see in the summertime in America, the well-built people and with heavy motorbike and tattoo all over the body and wearing only something or sometimes nothing. Why? To show the tattoos. They spend so much of money and they suffer to get the tattoo, and sometimes you have to show it. When the only summertime is the time to show. So they're all going like this, and if you look at them, they're happy. And if you don't look, they'll be unhappy. Hey, I did the tattoo and that fellow didn't see. But if you look constantly, they'll be angry again. So, so this is the thing. Only I am becoming happy, I am becoming unhappy, depending on others. Reaction? No. So first I have to take the decision. I am going to be happy. First step. Firm decision to realize the truth. Yeah, I am not telling. Shankaracharya, Adi Shankaracharya, in his Vivek Chudamani, in this sloka number 182, if you like to go to the original book, you can go and see. He said, first, firm decision to realize the truth. Second, root out the attachment to sense objects. Attachment. Not the whole thing I should do. No. Attachment should be. There's sometimes some cult people, by mistake, they say, let us commit suicide together. Sometimes happen over here in America. And sometimes in our country also they do this mistake. No, this is only attachment, not that you have to kill. Only attachment should not be there, that much. And then renounce all actions. Kamya karma. Kamya means action that we do with a desire. That you have to give up. Faith in the real Brahman, the consciousness. And how we will understand consciousness again? Vedantic student?
Kill the mind.
Red shirt?
Kill the mind.
This is again, you are correct. Again, you have to go to the third stage of sleep. In the beginning, the body and mind is there when I am going to sleep. And when I lie down to sleep, body is there, mind is there, consciousness is there. I am going to sleep. Then what the first step to sleep? I forget the body. If I remember the... So first thing of the sleep is I have to forget the body, right? Every day tonight also you can experience. You have to forget the body first. Second step is you are in the dream world and you are dreaming, and unconsciously, of course, from the dream world you slip to another third world where there is no body because it is lying down, no mind because it is not dreaming, there is only consciousness. The Vedanta never say you have to believe, they say experience it. There is a consciousness. And when I come back, once again, I'm the same self. But with an experience that without the body, without the mind, I was alive and I was enjoying. So that is the proof of consciousness. And this consciousness, that is called Brahman, I have to go back to the real Brahman. And how it is possible? Mahabhakya. What is that Mahabhakya? Thou art that. Tat tvam asi. You are that consciousness. So this world and that world are the same. Only the God, He has created all this, and then He has, like a father Or sometimes the teacher, they teach the students the game, rules of the game. And these are the things that you are going to lose minus point, plus point, these, all this. Then they will allow the children to play. If you can come over, then you are successful. So sometimes the hurdle race, you are running and there's a hurdle, you have to jump, cross over that, cross over that, cross over that. And if you say, oh, there's the hurdle, then how can I run? No, hurdles are there. That is the rule of the game. It will be there. You have to prepare yourself in such a way so that you can jump over that. Temptations will be there. And people will talk wrongly about you, misunderstand you. It will be there. And sometimes people will be appreciating you as God. That will be there. All these things will be there constantly. You have to go on jumping and crossing, and ultimately you go to that God which is waiting for you to receive you to the realm of only happiness. So what is God? God is nothing but love and unselfishness. The people that talk about God, tons and tons of words and so many books about God. God is nothing but L-O-V-E, which is already within us. But only we have to manifest it, and we have to embrace each and every one. Those who are oppressing us, criticizing us, we love them too. Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do. That's why being Hindu, we worship Jesus, but not the churchianity. Churchianity is different, but we love Jesus. Why? He was God himself. How? Because he was having the pure love. And without becoming God, you cannot have that unselfishness in life. So God is love, God is unselfish. We have to reach to there, and then we will be ultimate happiness. So through this, we have to reach to that. Thank you.